What's up, witches? It's me, Cheyenne, aka the Lunar Priest, coming back with another Spirit Baby update reading. I wanted to do this because I've just been feeling like there are a lot of spirit babies wanting to give a message to their future parents and provide some guidance, reassurance, thoughts on you and your partner. Break the news in a positive way, kind of break the ice, if you will, on some things you may have been wanting clarity on. I have 4 piles for you, so scroll to the description box, pick out your pile based off of the crystal or the timestamp, whatever is calling to you, or the picture of the thumbnail, and click on that timestamp that corresponds to your pile and hop right over to your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So to start off, we have this beautiful tumbled tourmaline here. I always like to just look at the crystal a little bit before hopping into the reading. Your baby has some very straightforward messages to give you for sure. These messages are going to be to guide you, and though they may sound very course correcting or not harsh, but maybe not all exactly what you were expecting, they are much more lighthearted in essence than they may appear to be, and you're in a very transformative period that is very divinely protected and guided, and there may be a lot of ego death going on as well. A lot of big shifts and transformations with you and the partner, or with you being single, if you are single. So let's just hop right in, because we're going to go into timing, we're going to go into astrology, all sorts of things. So starting off your reading with the Rose Oracle from Rebecca Campbell, we have one of her cards, and we have Temple of the Rose, Ancient Power, Expression, Activation, and Scarlet Codes. Okay, so right off the bat here, I'm getting like 2 very powerful people. 3 once the baby comes in. I also 3 stood out a lot, so 3 months could be some significant timing, but we're going to see in your cards. I haven't seen any of these, by the way. This will be my first time seeing them with you. I just pre-shuffled, pre-selected, got the piles, and we're rocking. So I am getting very strong, you know, with this ancient power, expression, activation, and scarlet codes. You're somebody who is, it's like night and day of you being pregnant, a mother before, like compared to who you were before. And so prepare to go under that, undergo that transformation, because I feel like this sense of like lost for words and divine authenticity really coming through for you. It's like you are going to have support from very unexpected places too. Like, women are going to become way more prominent in your life. Your partner's masculine energy will become more stable, yet also more feminine, if you will, like more nurturing. And I am getting the feeling that you're having to become more independent though. Like, some of your codependency and inner child wounding is really healing up and creating like the proper scar tissue, and you're becoming more strong, and in that way you're expecting less, so that what help and what support comes in, you can see it for what it is and really accept it, rather than like comparing it to what you wanted. And so that realism could seem like heartbreaking if there's any sense of like aloneness, victimhood there, which we all have. But in the like next few months, you're gonna be like, oh no, I'm finally like able to just manage my emotions. Like, I don't feel so heartbroken and sad. So the transformation, some of you are undergoing heartbreak with your partner, and possibly are even pregnant or getting ready to have a baby. Some of you want a family, and the partner isn't really like showing signs of sharing the same goals. And some of you have very controlling partners. I'm seeing like a rainbow of situations here. And you are weeding out whatever situation you're in. You're weeding out the BS that's like holding you in your baby's highest and best life. So whatever changes that happen are very much necessary. So roll with it. You're coming out on top for sure. So now hopping in, we have timing cards. These cards I just made, I have a few of them here. We have, so these dates or these time frames are significant to conception, to the baby's birth, and possibly people in the scenario, but I think we stick to conception and the birth when they're being born. So these can apply to both those things. We have July, so the month of July is significant. In 10 months, significant. Not yet set, so we're not really sure if, you know, like there really is a time frame on this. There could be some things still up in the air. I get about the people around you. Some of the people around you might have to shift a little bit, and then we also have 8 months. Okay, so we'll leave that as it is and hop into your tarot. I only have 3 today. I'm taking inversals. We'll just dive in to see what kind of energy is active here. So I'm using the Ethereal Vision deck from, what's his name? What is his name? Matt Hughes. And there is an extra card in here. So card number 22, you got the Well, 7 of Cups inversed, and Page of Swords inversed. Okay, so you are very clear on what needs to happen before this baby comes into your life, and the baby is also very clear on that. It's like, listen, I'm not coming in to sweep up any stuff that can very much be swept up by you before I come. So, and maybe that was the bluntness I was feeling. It's like, you need to fill yourself up and not think that you're out of control or that you're incapable, because you're very capable, and your belief in your capability in this world is directly going to affect this baby's life. So whatever you need to do to be filled up, you know, like I'm saying, like hot yoga, community, sisterhood, repairing bonds with family, cutting out people, realizing that maybe your partner needs to switch before this baby comes in, that maybe this one isn't the one, realizing that something in your partnership may need to switch if they are the one, realizing that you have the power to get that partner that you want if you're single, giving yourself the necessary time to heal and understand that when you let go of any identities, you have this very rapid manifestation power at your hands. So just come into admission, which is submission to the higher self. Admission and time of changes that need to be made are going to direct you into a very fast-paced manifestation toward, I'm seeing abundant family life all of a sudden. It's like you go through this period of letting go, and then you realize you haven't lost anything. You've actually just cleared the way for this like really awesome life for you and your child, where you're like, I couldn't imagine getting to be born into this situation. Like money, house, I'm seeing geese and ducks and geese. I'm seeing geese, like there's geese or a lake or something involved in this. Even like paddle boats. Water is very significant to this baby, like this child. Maybe like, there's a hint there though. Whether that be the totem animal of the baby, or like you're around geese, or the baby loves to go see geese, ducks. Okay, wow. And so I think that's all. I'm not gonna roll my words around. I think you get the point. Power, though, is a big keyword for you right now. And then moving into the relationship Sacred Geometry Oracle by Lon. I have 2 of these here. These are going to be guides for you, both very green. 4th chakra and friendship. Okay, like a friend may be coming into your life who's going to be a doula, I'm hearing. Also, the friendship with you and your partner is like so key. Like if you are not friends, you're nothing. You require that love, I'm seeing stand-up comedy, cartoons. The baby's your friend, and the baby wants you to know that you've been friends in so many lives. I'm feeling sisterhood with this baby. It's like they are just like you if you're the mom. even if you're the dad or, you know, the parent in any way, you guys are friends. And I just feel like a small selection of you know that this person that you're like thinking of family with isn't the one, or you haven't found this person. You're like, when are they coming in? You'll know because you're like super good homies. And some of you are in a rough patch too with this person, and like it's going to clear up. So you already know in your heart the answer. I don't feel any non-clarity with that Seven of Cups and Page of Swords being inverse. It's like, I know this, the fog is cleared. I've seen it all. We're either making it through this, or I do need to switch things up. That's the message I'm getting from your higher self to you. And the baby's like, I agree, I concur, girl, because we can get this timeline moving. I can cruise. Friend, like, so much good stuff comes with this baby. The green is like money, and like from the outside, people are like, they have it all in their life. Like, they have everything. They seem like they always have everything. Like, I'm hearing voices like, not even jealousy, but just like, wow, I want to be like you. Like, green light, you're doing it right, you know? And they might not understand that you've struggled to get to the point where you're at, but like, you know that, and from the outside, the work pays off. It shows up. You might even have like a TikTok or a YouTube yourself. You might be doing something on social media that blows up around time of conception. You have a lot of good stuff, and you have underdog energy right now. Like, you don't even know the beauty and the clarity that you actually possess, and the magnetism of money coming your way is substantial. Whoa. Okay. Ow, my ear. My ear just started like pulsing. And I burped. That was hot. Okay, let's keep going. I made more cards. I've been using these in my spirit baby readings, the timing and the traits. So I have all these traits. All these traits came out. Oh my god. I'm just excited because I feel that spirit baby energy. It's like, I know what you need, girl. Okay. So these are going to be I'm funny, sorry. I'm funny, sorry. Okay, these are going to be traits of your spirit baby that they want you to know, are possibilities, big possibilities I hear, of what they have, what they've got, what they're rocking with. And yeah, let's go in. I was like, we'll do 3, and my hand just kept moving, and it was like 2, 1, pile 3, pile 4. So we have a lot more than normal. Okay. Performer. Yes, this baby is a star. She's a star. Musician. Oh my god. And I said she. Which, you know, I'm not really about the genderification. I'm not really about putting gender, you know what I'm saying. Gender's a script. Don't hand a kid that. That's my belief. But I do feel girly, or like 70s boy energy, like silk shirts. The sexuality is open on this kid though. They are not into any sort of rigidity, which makes them a beautiful light in this world, and just like super open and magnetic, and not like vulgar at all. There's so much class and like steez to this child. Funny. They're very funny. Okay. And also, you or your partner could also be performer musician types. Brown eyes, great in school, art lover, singer. Oh my god, I swear I did not, like, it was so crazy when I was picking these, because like I put the piles of the cards, and then I'm like, okay, and I just intuitively am like, pile 1, this one wants to go to pile 2, and I'm doing it randomly. So these 6 cards did not go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was like 1, 2. And we have performer, musician, singer, art lover, great in school, brown eye. Like, okay, I'm not even gonna say anything. Let's just keep going. Last card to close your reading. Jupiter, abundance. Yes, this is from the Star Codes deck. So you have the underdog. You have the underdog like energy right now, and it's like, give yourself like till next July, give yourself 10 months, 8 months, give yourself the room to be like, I am doing everything that I can do. I'm okay. Like, the challenges are not that big of a deal. I'm not a victim. You're about to set like blazing fireworks off in your life. and money's coming your way, and there's just a few little things that you're going to solidify in yourself, and trauma and wounds you're healing from. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll see you next time. Leave a comment below, let me know what resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye. What's up, pile? Whoa. Oh my god. What's up, pile 2? Welcome back to your reading, or welcome to your reading. I'm excited. I already feel like rejuvenated and full of joy. I'm feeling great skin. Great skin. Beauty, like, and liveliness, and also the kids playing outside. They're like playing some game in the cul-de-sac, and they're like screaming and having a good time. So good times ahead, good skin ahead. Let's look at your crystal. I don't even know what this crystal is called. I'm really sorry. I know it's like a jasper or an agate, but it's so trippy and psychedelic and beautiful and sweet and cute. I'm getting little bean energy. I'm getting like you're very close to pregnancy, or you know this baby already. Like, I'm also seeing the number 6. If triple sixes or 7s have been coming up, it's like that's your baby being like, you're on the right path. You're minimizing and clearing things out. The baby sees you organizing, like nesting almost, stocking up, taking care of yourself, accepting your habits. This baby's like, accept yourself. Like, you don't know what this baby does for you, but they really care. They are always sending health and love to you and your mom and your grandma, or your grandma's close to this baby as well. This baby knows you and studies and like love. Like, I can't explain the clarity that this kid is going to bring to your life. So if you're like tripping on a habit you have, you're tripping on you're tripping on anything, status, relationship, schedule, this baby is like, I'm already working with you, and when I cruise, don't worry, my karma is your karma, and we have this taken care of. Don't be too hard on yourself. If you've been struggling with fertility, it's just a bump in the road. I hear IVF though. Some of you will have IVF. I'm also seeing 2 moms, so some of you could be in a same-sex relationship. There could be something non-traditional about the pregnancy, but it's the baby's like, this is my path. Don't hold yourself accountable to like any scripts society has handed you. You are non-traditional, you're beautiful, you're a unique like butterfly, and so is this baby, and the baby's all for you and will always send you intuitive messages on accepting your choices. It's not gonna be like, go this way, go that way. It's like, if something doesn't work, redirect. You've got this. 3 and 4 and 7 are coming up too, so 3, 4 and 7 months. Give yourself some time, okay? But it's gonna be a blink of an eye before this kid's in your life. So let's hop into the cards. Now, this will be my first time seeing all these cards along with you. I just pre-shuffle and then lay them all out, and I do it pretty random and sporadically. So let's hop in. First, we have the Rose Oracle from Rebecca Campbell to open up your reading. We have the Sun. Oh my gosh, now I was feeling so like vital, like vitality, and like, oh my gosh, just like, I also hear the word rehabilitation. Some of you are recovering from some health stuff. Gosh, you're so much like, there's so much angel and like purity energy around you. But the Sun in the tarot is, this is not a tarot card, but it is the Sun. And I think of the Sun in the tarot being like, you're at the lookout point right now, and the path is illuminated. And yes, there are lines and there's options to make turns. So there could be changes along the way in this pregnancy, but you know ultimately the end goal, and that's all that matters. And you're aware of the challenges and the obstacles, and you're going to be totally equipped to handle them. And you also, I'm seeing there's a spiral kind of shape in the center of this, and it's like, think of your life like a spiral, and sometimes you return to past wounds, love, hatred, jealousy, pain, pleasure, wealth, joy. It's like these patterns in life repeat for everybody. You are not alone. Not that that helps, but it's like you might return to a feeling that you had when you were in the worst part of your life and when you were in the best part of your life, but like you're always growing. You're always somewhere in that spiral. Like, yes, the crusts have a closeness in the themes, but like you're still moving. Like everything's very cyclical, which your cycle could be very important. You could be like using apps to track your cycle, just getting more in touch with your body to kind of prepare for this pregnancy. But it's like you're always growing and nothing's going to be the same, and everything's evolving and changing, and you don't have to be afraid of that anymore, okay? Because I do feel some fear, and it's like, it's not true. Your fears do not have any weight in the physical realm in terms of like them stopping you. You're not going to be stopped. And if you have intrusive thoughts, I feel you. And it's like God, universe, the womb of the universe, is always pumping this energy into you so that you can meet your challenges, rise above, and prosper. I'm getting like white dove energy. So let's keep going. These are timing cards that I made. These can be relative to conception or the birth of the baby. Now, you could be pregnant right now. And that's the thing. See, if you are 9 months, come on. Like, some of you are like literally just got pregnant, or you're getting pregnant, or in October and November. Okay, so, whoa. Significant to the baby's birth and to conception and, you know, all sorts of stuff. Well, those two things actually are those timing cards. So we have now 9 months, October, November. So bringing me back to like the lifestyle and the habit, like you're gonna have everything you need to make the changes you need to make, of any like grand or small. The changes you need to make are going to come naturally. Naturally doesn't mean painlessly. Like sometimes there's a little bit of pain, but it's nothing in terms of stopping you. You're gonna succeed. You're gonna be met with every tool you need, and your resiliency is incredible. So when you are in a dark spot where you're like, how am I going to manage this and a baby? How am I going to, some of you, I don't know, like caffeine, nicotine, drinking, there could be little addictions that you've struggled with, and you're like trying to overly manage those things in your mind. Like your sobriety of mind, emotion, and body are very important, and the angels around you are like cleansing you of past debris from habits, addictions, etc. Even like old sexual energy, like all this energy that like you used to really carry as a burden is going to lighten. And don't try to put timelines on things. Like I'm hearing like staying clean of that energy in general is coming naturally. You're having the tools, and when you get into a dark place of like, can I do this forever? Like stop thinking about forever. Just focus on one moment, one day at a time. Get to a 12-step group. If you do struggle with this, like get to a 12-step group. Look up meetings online, therapy. You need to do what you need to do to take care of your mental health. And like trying to plan out, you know, if you're gonna like have this habit after you have a kid is pointless. You're not, like, you don't have the room to mess around with old energy. But if you're still caught up in a habit and you just found out you're pregnant and you're like, oh my God, I have to quit smoking, you know, something like that, or I need to get this person out of my life, I need to draw this boundary, it's going to happen. You're gonna do it. You just need a little bit of support and encouragement, and you can push through those dark times. You have it in you. Mental illness, all of that stuff, it is real, and you have it on lock when it comes to thriving anyways. You don't need to be a picture perfect person to be a brilliant parent. And if a partner is struggling with that, the same thing, like just get the help that you need, and don't put too much pressure. Take it one day at a time. There is no reason why you can't do that. So let's just keep going. This could, whoa, okay, let's just keep going. If that doesn't apply to you, then, you know, focus on saving money, or, you know, apply that to any habit or whatever that you're kind of stressing on. But I felt some of you maybe needed to hear that. They're just our dark nights of the soul, and we can go through them and still come out on top. Like, that's just facts about you, especially. So moving into your tarot, I'm taking inversals. We have Ethereal Visions Tarot. The moon inversed, I think some of you have struggled with fertility, struggled with tracking your cycle. The Hanged One inverse, you know what you want. Ultimately, you faced a lot of fears. And we also have the Three of Wands inverse. So it's like, don't act like you don't know where to go. You need to stay present though, you know, and if the present is where the challenges are at, if the only way out is through for you. No escapism is necessary here. What you're making up to be a monster in your head is going to be much more easy to handle when you jump into that deep end. And you'll find you get super in touch with your body. And like that there's so much to be had in that body of yours. Like you can literally produce and collaborate with the universe on life. And I just feel this sense of overwhelm, like you're so afraid, or you have so many questions, but it's like, chill, because everything's gonna be okay. Like, you've got this. And not dramatizing things for the sake of your child too. Like, don't put that on new life, you know, that things are gonna be so stressful and you're not capable and you have all these demons of mind and what, you know, like, it's like, no, you don't. You're just like, you're not just like everybody else, but everybody has these things and you're doing great. Okay. Sorry if that was harsh. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh, yes, 24 Grace and 23 Honesty from the Lawn Sacred Geometry deck. Yeah, you're moving through these challenges much greater than you ever have. And you're so honest with yourself, and that's why fear can't hold you back, because like you don't have the room anymore for BS in your life, so you don't have to worry about it being as like ridiculous as it used to be. If you've had like, you know, a lot of trauma and drama that you've had to go through, it's gonna lighten up. The load is lightening. And your ancestors and like the spirit of you connecting to, like, you have like tree energy, like just this like ancient wisdom about you that is coming through and taking over. You're gonna be like a new person. It's like night and day. So like that spiral message, it's like, yeah, sometimes you return to similar themes and you're afraid of how they're gonna play out if they come back up in the future. Feelings, habits, etc. But like for now, focus on here, because you're gonna realize that those themes cannot hold the power they used to hold over you. And in that way, you have a fresh slate of wisdom and authenticity that can like manifest like your greatest desires, and you can actually receive those things. And your baby wants you to know that. Your baby's very wise and very protective of you and always working for your highest and best. So the baby's kind of taking the steering wheel now. I feel like Spirit was very in charge for a moment, but I can already tell we're gonna go, I made these two, they're little like traits that I made. So these are going to be traits that your baby wants you to know that they have. We have 6 of them, so let's just hop right in. So these are traits that have to do with you and your baby. Earth sign, yes, grounding energy coming in. Heart melter. Oh, when you look at this baby, you're just like, oh my God. Fine hair. Celebrity / influencer. I'm getting like a purity and like just a groundedness about like this. The baby is like very like source energy, God energy right now still, and is like incubating and is like, don't worry, life's gonna change and it's gonna be great. I got this, you got this. So earth sign, heart melter, fine hair, celebrity influencer, spunky / the wild card, non-traditional / activist. Okay, so we have like that public speaking energy, very like determined, you know, like, yeah, like that sun card, that like diving deep into the spirit and being like, what can I do with this? it's like very, it processes, feels very deeply, and then they give it back to the world and show them a way to navigate it all. And you are their first candidate of like that energy. So don't worry about the obstacles. The karma of this person that you are going to bring into this world is like super destined for the world and for you. And things are going to naturally align. And there's great comfort in that. So to close your reading, I have one of the Star Codes astrology cards. And we have third house, which is ruled by Gemini and communication. The baby could be a Gemini. You could be a Gemini, partner could be a Gemini. Someone significant could be a Gemini. Third house is the house of siblings. So this probably won't be your only child. And your siblings could become closer to you. Nervous system stuff, so that could have been why I was feeling like the stimulating, like possible addiction energy is like the addiction to chaos is going to lighten up and you're going to learn how to manage that, and your nervous system is going to also strengthen during this pregnancy, and you are going to have an incredible sense of groundedness yet spirituality and ability to communicate and be authentic yet not dramatic or vulgar to yourself and your thoughts. Like so much maturity and beauty and health and like that prospering energy is just upon you. So with that, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I can't wait to see your comments and to hear from you. If something didn't resonate with you or serve you, just leave it right where it's at and only take what does. And until next time, I'll see ya. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm so excited to be giving this to you. I always like to start off with the crystal, and the very first thing that I think of when I look at this crystal, it's a Lemurian quartz, and it has this like crazy hieroglyphic type of writing on it. Let me see if it'll focus on it. And they say that the Lemurian, hello, can you focus on my face without me tapping it? Hi. So they say that the Lemurian quartz helps you recall past lives. So you have some past life energy around birthing. There could be like weird fears you have that relate to this pregnancy that come up that are related to past lives, and you're healing that stuff. No need to repeat trauma or relearn anything. I'm seeing a pretty clear image of a pregnant person, a birth that goes maybe not according to plan, but like, I don't, there's nothing to be afraid of here. If there's something that goes awry, you will have the tools you need. I do see a hospital birth. So, or maybe like you do home birth, but you have people and the necessary support, and that's all that you need. So don't be too afraid. Trust your gut, trust your intuition. Don't trust intrusive thoughts. I always like to tell people something I heard that really resonated with me was that God, universe, and intuition whispers. It's an offering of intuition. Ego screams and directs. So when something in you is like, you better do this, that's not intuition, that's not God, universe, that's an intrusive thought. But if you're like, I feel in my heart that this is, going to be okay, and I'm feeling drawn to it, trust it. And just make sure you have the support that you need. I do see that you are being, not forced, but invited into a lot of maturity as of late, and that will continue on. And that's emotional maturity, maturity in your partnership, your responsibilities, your home. Nesting will be exciting for you. Things are changing about you, and you're growing up in a lot of different ways, and your heart is expanding because of that, and your spirit guides are congratulating you. So let's hop into this reading, shall we? So to start, we have the Rose Oracle from Rebecca Campbell, and we have the Bloom. Creations realized, right time, harvest and celebrate. Hey. don't need to say much about that. That's a good little omen we have going on. These are cards I created myself. They're for timing, significant to conception and due dates and etc. But mostly conceiving a child and to the due date or the birthday of the child. So these are just little cards I made. By the way, I pre-shuffled the cards, but I haven't seen any of them, so I'm seeing them for the first time alongside you. We have December, 8 years. Some of you were young. January, and in 2 days. Okay, December and January are very close, and 2 days is like, wow. So the baby's near though. You know, I think flash of a light, blink of an eye, they're in your body. So don't got to worry about that. Ovulation is going to be really strong for you, and like that magnetic creative sexual energy is already getting stronger in you, and you either are magnetizing that partner or you're magnetizing this pregnancy. I do see like a strong male energy around you, like an alpha type or like a determined, dedicated person. And I also see you as someone who really knows what they want, though there has been turbulence getting to this point. Let's keep going. I'm feeling like we got to keep this rolling. Moving into your tarot from the Ethereal Visions, we have 3. I'm going to take inversals if there are any. High Priestess reversed, the Fool reversed, the Star upright. Interesting. Okay, so one thing is I do see you sharing this journey, this pregnancy, this child is very much about community. We have Aquarius energy, pretty major because the Fool is Uranus and the Star is Aquarius, which coincide, and then the High Priestess being ruled by Cancer. No. Oh, the Moon. Sorry, I was tripping. The moon rules the High Priestess, so also there we have Cancer energy. But I think that there have been fears and like an overstimulating, overwhelming feeling around going on this journey, but not realizing that, you know, the cocoon phase, though dark and slimy and scary, leads to a very mass transformation that leads to new abilities. Your intuition is heightening, you're tapping into your spirituality. This might not be your first baby, but, you know, or it might be. But ultimately, it's kind of like you're learning how to share your intuition in yourself. You're learning how to actually claim what you want. And this baby has a lot of material around it, making me think that like they're very well versed in Earth. Maybe they're already here, like they're already very much integrated into your life, hanging around you, and or they could be very connected to a sibling or a child around you, their sibling, or their cousins. Like they're already very much connected to you and your bloodline and your family. They already know you and what's around you very well, and they've been studying and preparing for this, and getting you on the same page means getting you to claim what you want, even when it doesn't seem like there's green lights that you can have what you want, but you can. And you just got to take that leap of really claiming it, which means that when obstacles arise, you could be like needing to redirect sometimes, or when fears arise, you just have to prepare to make little changes. But this is in your hands and in your power, and those fears are going to disintegrate upon watching reality unfold, because it's all in your highest and best alignment. And if you've had failures in the past of trying to attain family, or even this child itself, like if you've dealt with rough things, the timing is crucial to the development of what needs to happen so that this baby can also incarnate at the perfect time. And I am hearing, if you've had a miscarriage, like the soul of this child has always been with, like, it's not leaving, okay? Like this is pretty guaranteed to you. It's guaranteed to you, okay? And you're just undergoing the necessary changes and like the necessary lessons to live that full embodied life that you want to live. So moving to the relationship oracle, it's a sacred geometry deck from Lon. We have 2 cards. We have 44 union and 38 strength. So there could just be some turbulence. Like there's turbulence sometimes, whether that be in like questioning your partnership, feeling rejected by the universe, feeling like you're failing, like feeling like you're not getting what you need to get in the right time. But like, screw that. The timing is on your side. Everything's going as planned. Though the plan changes and shifts, it's always got the same end result. And it's you and this baby, and this baby's like, hey. There's subtle energy around this baby though. It's like, sometimes you can't tell your thoughts between the baby's thoughts, or it's so you. Like, this kid is so you that you have to really listen and decipher what is coming through as comfort from this being, because they're just in your thoughts trying to help like organize things and get things into the right spots and give you strength and courage and guidance and help you in your partnership. And it's always working with you, but they don't always appear because they're so integrated into you already. And there's a lot of psychic connection here. Woo. Okay, I made these cards. They're little traits cards, so cute. And the baby is sending me this lightning energy, lightning fast, lightning quick, like upbeat energy. I'm hearing music and seeing toys. It's like, I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm coming. In the right timing. It's all good though. Okay, so these are going to be traits that the baby wants you to know that they have. Hazel or green eyes. Extra loving. Like mama's little angel, very baby energy. So they love being, so they could have siblings and they're going to be the youngest. Or it's like they're your first and they're just like, oh my gosh, like you're just so grateful and happy to have this baby in your life. Genius energy, genius. I love that. Good listening. Boy. Sporty. Sweet. Okay, so we have sporty, boy, good listener, genius, mama's little angel, and hazel or green eyes. Cute. Okay. Beautiful. So to close out this reading, I have a star codes card. It's an astrology card. We have conjunction, the alliance. You and your partner could be getting some stuff straightened out, whether it be like home stuff, stability, foundation, relationship stuff. It's like there are just some little like switches headed your way or have already been taking place that are getting things all ready for this baby to come into your life. They're coming in, they're going to help you, they're very integrated into your character. You very much can trust their judgment. This baby's very much like can make the right choice in a hard time and knows your strength and knows that you're super intuitive and that you guys are very in tune. So it's like, hey, if stuff changes and happens, you can trust it. I'm coming. The end result remains the same. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey Pile 4, so we're gonna hop right into your reading. I have all of these cards that are pre-shuffled, but it'll be my first time seeing them alongside of you. We have a plethora of Oracle, Tarot, and some cards I even made myself for these Spirit Baby readings because I love doing them. This baby is like, get ready, wind up. I got some stuff to say. I'm getting like very smart, intelligent, humorous, like crazy energy of like, okay, I'll just hop in. Well, there's a lot here. They have been talking to you or trying to talk to you, sending angel numbers, synchronicities. Your family's picking up on this baby or has in the past. They're like, I'm still here. Like, get ready. Okay. This crystal carries amazing magnetic tantric energy. You and your partner have some spicy stuff in the bedroom headed your way. If you don't have this partner, they're gonna have some stuff for you, okay? They're coming in, literally. Okay, well, let's just keep going. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. To open up your reading, also, this baby's passionate. I see astrology stars. I hear the word Galileo, so it's like mad scientist energy. The kids and stuff are playing outside. That's so cute. So to open up your reading, we have the Rose Oracle from Rebecca Campbell. Codes of the Seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. You're on the crust of having this baby. It might already be in you. Like, come on, literally. Oh my God. It's not gonna focus. It hates focusing. Oh. Like, is that not a person in a womb? What's around them? Flowers, blue flowers, roots. This baby knows you. Let's go. Okay. This baby's also saying if you have felt it in the past, even had a miscarriage, if you've gone through turbulence with this spirit, it's like we were paying off some, I don't even want to say paying off karma because that's not the right way to say it. It's more like the lessons it's behind us. The lessons are behind us now. I'm coming. Yes, you've had to try, or you might have to try. Yes, there will be redirection. Yes, there will be changes that you don't expect, but there is no need to fear. It's going to be more beautiful and wild and rewarding than anything you can even like comprehend. I'm feeling like coach energy, like we're about to win this game, okay? We've had some ups and downs. We're going to win this game. I'm still here. Loyalty is insane between the spirit of you and this child. So like I said, I did make some cards. These are some of them. And these are going to be timing relative to either conceiving the child or the child's birthday. Your birth month. So your birth month could be a time of conception, or they could share the birth month with you. Sorry. August, September, back to back, okay. 9 years. Some of you a little far away, but I think that's more of a joke. For like, I think, you know, August, September, your birth month are the relative timing. Let's just keep rolling into the ethereal visions. Tarot, I have 3 of them. I'm taking inversals. 6 of Pentacles, yes. Temperance, yes. 6 of Cups, yes. Let me get one thing straight. Some of you did not grow up with the level of support that your baby's about to grow up with. Money and the necessary support will be there. Take it and use it. Get the support. Ask for the support. Ask for the help that you need. Some of you are recovering alcoholics and addicts. Some of you are recovering from codependency, toxic relationships, different forms of abuse, like trigger warning. Some of you are recovering from some pretty gnarly stuff. Some of you, the roots are deep in your childhood. And these things come up and haunt you. And your baby is a part of the spirit team that is going to help rid you of the debilitating effects of some of the stuff you've been through. And sometimes the baby might, this birthing process, the fears, the insecurities that come up in this process for you and have come up before are a part of igniting and cutting open wounds that weren't healed correctly so that they can scar over properly and create a piece of art in your life from rubbish, you know? And I do see like mother-in-law, mother energy. I see that like people, the matriarchs of you or your partner's family are going to be very significant. And you'll have a lot of support. Like money will come in unexpected ways, in expected ways. Big job raises could happen for you or your partner. Your partner does seem pretty present here. So even if you were having this baby as a single person, there is partnership available that's going to work out in your favor and in the baby's favor. This baby makes you very magnetic when you're carrying I heard her just now, but there's also some who are, you know, there's no gender scripts here. It could be boy, girl, they, them. You know, we don't have scripts. We just have scripts. That's what we have. But that doesn't really relate to the spirit of this baby. It's like, it's pretty up in the air. But for some of you, I think you have a strong knowing that there's a girl, and you kind of know their gender identity, or you have inklings of it before. And some of you don't, but that's okay. Don't really, that's not that important to the whole experience right now. This baby breaks tradition yet upholds morality and helps you
stay over here.
Stay out of trouble. It helps you not, you know, maybe not disassociate.
Stay over here, Aaron.
Yeah, Eric. The kids are always playing outside.
Over here.
So anyway, you're staying on track. You're staying in the right place that you need to be during this pregnancy, and in your head, more importantly, after the pregnancy. It's like a lot of things course correct for you. Things you have to work hard for right now will come pretty much as a given in the future, whether that be like keeping intrusive thoughts out, keeping up good habits, keeping a good schedule, keeping toxic people out of your life, standing up for yourself, accepting yourself, doing what you need to do, getting the support you need. Like that will just come naturally through this experience, because you're like, well, that's not in a bad way, but you're like, that's my option. That's my only option. Like I have to do that so that like it's clear as day what I need to do. And that's the energy I get from you. It's like this intense, innate responsibility taking that can hold the space for that wild, fun energy that you and the baby carry. Then we have 2 sacred geometry cards from the Lawn Oracle deck. We have number 11, Awareness, and number 26, Intimacy. What did I say? Tantric energy. You know, if you're struggling a little bit to have this baby, looking into like tantric practices or breath syncing during intimacy, not having like orgasm be the purpose of a sexual experience is important here. There needs to be a deeper connection so that this baby can come in. There's like a deepening of experience between you and your partner, and that definitely transfers into the energy of the time in the bedroom, you know? And so stepping out of the box doesn't mean stepping out of your comfort zone. It actually means stepping more into your body and more into that unity and that union, so that the minds of both of you are opened to interlock more, which is what that partnership needs in order for this baby to come into the necessary circumstance. And that will happen. Just be patient. Nature has no timing that we're let in on always. So just be open-minded. Little hints and things and research can be done and tried, and being gentle in your approach to that is what's most important, I feel, to get those gates to open and that flower to blossom. Let's keep going. It's exciting though. So yeah, but I think it'll come into your awareness what you need to do in order to conceive ultimately. Okay, this is exciting. These are, whoa, excited. Yeah, the baby is here. The baby's excited. These are traits cards that the baby wants you to know that they have. So these are, yeah, they're traits, both physical and internal. There's so many in the deck that I made, so these could be just physical, just internal, soul stuff. So these are things the baby wants you to know about them. Whimsical and dreamy. Dreamy eyes. Whoa, there's something. Soul contract with the mom. What did I say? Air sign, so Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra could be prominent in our chart. Water sign. Didn't I say they liked astrology? Was that this deck? I don't remember. Never mind. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Very curious. I'm telling you. Okay, with the whimsical and the dreamy and the very curious, the dreamy eyes. Also water and air sign. It's like, what can I get into today? Like, there is some fun energy around this kid. They want to dress up, experience it, step into the role, play house, build things. They're into all of it. They want to do all the extracurricular. They need help. Yeah, the winding up. They need help winding down. Very active, overactive sometimes. And you relate. You're like, I know exactly what you need. So like hot bath, not obviously not like, you know, be safe, but like helping them to find techniques to just stay chill when they need to stay chill, but also giving them the freedom and the tools and the artistic mediums to explore will really help to like get the gears moving in a more smooth way rather than like. And you understand them very much. Like, you are so empathic to this kid. Like, you already feel them and talk to them, and it's just gonna get crazier. Last reading to close out is from the Star Codes Astrology Oracle, and North Node, future. This baby's a part of clearing out stuff for you. Like, they give you an intense amount of motivation. You don't put stuff off on them or have them, you know, you remain in the parental role, but like the motivation of the family life that this baby like sparks in you gets you just set dancing through life, and they make it so fun. And whatever your North Node is in could be a useful, like if you keep up on the transits through your North Node, or you just look at your North Node and research it, it can give you some hints as to this journey and what it might mean in another way for you into your journey into parenthood. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please leave a comment below. If something didn't serve you, just leave it right where it is. It just wasn't meant for you today. Only take what serves you, obviously. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.